Hey everybody, what's up? So I usually do try to steer clear of politics nowadays on this channel. Not because I want to necessarily. In fact, I do have a lot to say on politics. But the problem is, I notice it's a very abrasive. However, I do kind of want to bring it up because I did record a political novel. You know what I mean? Like a political audio novel. And plus, I do want to run for something. I don't know if it's going to be president per se, but I do want to run for some type of office. I just got to figure out. In fact, I want to get Bob more in my community politics. So you're going to see a lot more videos maybe about politics. If that's not your thing, be free to watch something else. You know, it's fine. I'll be making a ton of more fun content anyway. I just want to balance my videos. Because I don't know about you, I think politics are kind of interesting, you know. Today, you know I'm a big fan of JFK, John F. Kennedy. Well, I wanted to kind of talk about his grandson, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., which is the son of Robert F. Kennedy. Now, if you know me, I am like a huge fan of JFK, and I somewhat like his brother too, though I do think him and his brother are uniquely different. I do think there's a couple things I like and a couple things I don't like about Robert F. Kennedy Jr., which I will get into in this video. From my understanding, his family ain't emoting him, which I would say bullcrap, but I do understand he can be a little extreme on some issues. Now, he is a Democrat, I believe. I promise I did research for this video. He is a Democrat. But he's not, he's more of an old school Democrat, you know. He's very against war and against the corrupt system, which, hey, I'm totally for. I'm an old school Democrat myself. I guess one thing I do disagree with him on, technically, is he's an anti-vaxxer. Which, listen, you know, I do think people should choose whether if they want to get vaxxed or not. It's totally up for them. Personally, I got vaxxed when the whole COVID thing happened, but at the time, I didn't really, you know, I got sick still. I got COVID. If you remember, if you go back to my videos, there was a period where I got really sick. Well, that was COVID. Well, I think what people misunderstand is vax is not necessarily supposed to, it's not guaranteed to get you out of COVID. It's like any other medicine, really. It's supposed to hold it back a little bit. So I do get the paranoia behind it, I guess. But at the same time, I do think people should choose. I'm kind of split on the issue myself because, like I said, it didn't really help me out. But like I said, it's not really supposed to guaranteed you won't get COVID. It's, you know, it's kind of like a caution thing. Like, you do it just in case. So, what are the other things I agree about? Because I talked about things I disagree. I talked a little bit about things I did agree. What are other things I agree with technically? Well, like I said, he's against the corrupt system. He's anti-war, which, hey, that's good. He's very against, what I like, he's very against, like, poison in our water, which I've been talking about a lot to people. Like, I'm against, you know, putting plastic and crap in our water and poisoning our food supply. Very much so. And I do think it's interesting we got somebody like that. So now let me talk about, does he hold up to JFK? Yes and no. The thing about JFK, he was very young when he was elected. Which, okay, age don't really matter if you're president. What should matter is technically if you're good doing the job or not. But I do think there is a little factor to this. JFK was kind of a young visionary. Robert F. Kennedy, no, he does have some visionary ideas. You know, he's really just a throwback, really, which I'm not totally against, you know. But I guess another thing I do disagree with him about is he's a little extreme sometimes when it comes to facts, or he may be a little bit of a conspiracy theorist. Well, my thing about that is, though, I don't think we should necessarily throw conspiracies out the window. I know that's controversial, but let me explain. I'm not talking about, like, lizard people. That's nonsense. I'm not talking about Pizzagate. You know, no. I'm talking about, like, yes, it's been proving that a lot of the government are not for our interests, best interests, and it's for themselves. You know, and that goes to both the left and the right. You know, it's been proven that a lot of our, you know, it's Wall Street, it's the feds, you know, it's really no deep say as much as it's just kind of there. So yeah, you know, I guess I can throw that off a little bit, but yeah, you know. Now would I personally vote for Robert F. Kennedy? Well, let me put it this way. I'm gonna look and see if there's anyone better first. But if there's really nothing else to vote for, and if I'm in bad luck, I will probably vote for Robert F. Kennedy. Anyway, have a good day, people, and tell me what you think about this topic. It's a really interesting topic.